Have you ever looked at a painting and felt like it was speaking to your conscience? Like it was urging you to rise above your circumstances and strive for greatness? This was the powerful effect of Neoclassicism, a movement that dominated 18th century art by drawing inspiration from the classical ideals of ancient Greece and Rome. Why did David's art resonate so deeply with the revolutionary ideals of his time? Let's step back in time and uncover the fascinating interplay between his brushstrokes and the social upheaval of the French Revolution. Neoclassicism wasn't just an artistic trend. It was a response to the excesses of the Rococo era and a reflection of Enlightenment ideals. Think of it as art's way of saying, enough with the frills, let's get serious. Inspired by archaeological discoveries of Pompeii and Herculaneum, neoclassical art sought to revive the clean lines and noble themes of antiquity. For a society questioning monarchy and tradition, these images of stoic Roman heroes and democratic ideals were like a clarion call for change. Enter Jacques-Louis David, a painter who understood this cultural shift and harnessed it to create works that both moved and mobilized. Jacques-Louis David wasn't just a painter, he was a revolutionary in every sense of the word. Born in 1748, he came of age during a time of intellectual ferment. His early works showcased technical mastery, but it was his exposure to ancient Roman values, discipline, honor, and sacrifice that shaped his artistic vision. When the French Revolution erupted in 1789, David became its visual chronicler. His paintings didn't just reflect the revolution, they fueled it. They were like rallying cries on canvas, demanding courage, unity, and unwavering resolve. One of David's most iconic works, The Oath of the Horatii, exemplifies how he used art as a moral instruction. This wasn't just a Roman story, it was a metaphor for the sacrifices demanded by the revolution. When this painting debuted, it electrified audiences, reminding them that loyalty to a cause sometimes requires personal loss. David's The Death of Marat took his revolutionary fervor to new heights. Painted in 1793, it shows the slain revolutionary leader, Jean-Paul Marat, lying lifeless in a bath, holding a letter from a supposed supporter who turned out to be his assassin. The painting's stark simplicity, Marat's pallid body against a dark, almost blank background, gave it a haunting, timeless quality. Marat's pose, reminiscent of Christ in Michelangelo's Pietà, transformed him into a martyr for the revolutionary cause. This wasn't just a painting, it was a symbol of sacrifice and an emotional appeal to keep fighting for liberty. David's ability to blend classical form with contemporary events made his work resonate deeply. Take the intervention of the Sabine women, painted during a less politically tumultuous period in David's life. It portrays the Sabine women intervening to stop a battle between their Roman husbands and Sabine families. The scene is a plea for reconciliation, showing that even amidst chaos, humanity and compassion can prevail. It was a powerful reminder to post-revolutionary France of the importance of unity after years of bloodshed. Did you know that David was imprisoned during the Thermidorian reaction when the revolution turned on its own? Despite this setback, he remained committed to his ideals, later serving as Napoleon's court painter. His life, like his art, was a testament to resilience and adaptation. His depictions of Napoleon, such as Napoleon crossing the Alps, crafted the image of the emperor as a heroic, almost divine leader. Yet David's later years were spent in quieter exile in Brussels, where he returned to more personal and classical themes. David's mastery lay not just in his technical skill, but in his use of symbolism. For example, in The Oath of the Tennis Court, an unfinished work, he attempted to capture the unbreakable resolve of the National Assembly's members. Though incomplete, the composition brims with tension and energy, with hands raised in a collective vow embodying the spirit of fraternity. These were not merely historical depictions. They were calls to action, urging viewers to reflect on their own commitments to justice and equality. Jacques-Louis David's art endures because it speaks to universal values, duty, sacrifice, and the pursuit of justice. In a world often torn by division, his paintings remind us of the power of unity and moral clarity. They challenge us to rise above self-interest and strive for the greater good. His ability to bridge the ancient and modern worlds, to make classical ideals relevant to his turbulent times, ensures his legacy remains impactful. As we admire David's works today, we're reminded of the timeless interplay between art and society. His paintings don't just hang on museum walls, they live in our collective memory, urging us to think critically about our values and choices. Whether as a revolutionary or a romantic, David used his art to illuminate the human spirit's capacity for greatness. So the next time you see a painting, ask yourself, what story does it tell, and how can it inspire me to make a difference?